Hello, hi everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, wherever you have joined from. So yeah, we will start a masterclass in 5 minutes. We are just waiting who join from Zoom meeting and the Google Meets. Few people are joining from the Northern Ireland, so they do have the communities over there for the AI, and they are doing a great job on the various types of implementations of the day-to-day product life as well. So we are just waiting for the 2 minutes, and then we will start at 8:35. Meanwhile, please mention your name in the chat box. Where are you from, what you are doing, and your name, so that we can understand what you are doing right now and what's your the best use case to use the AI. And we will begin shortly. I'm just sharing my screen so that let me know if you can just see my screen or not. So because of the earlier time, the changed from the UTC to GMT. It's now 1 p.m. in India, but 8:30 a.m. in UK only. So people are joining on that side. Yeah. So let's start. So those who couldn't join the link, you can access the link from the particular link that have been provided when you have done the payment, so that you can access that link, and you can rewatch again and again if you want to. So this AI masterclass is just for the beginners who are not aware that how to use the AI in your day-to-day and product life. So we are going to build those kind of stuff in very quickly. So let's start with that AI thing. So welcome everyone, and thank you very much for joining. And whether you are joining us from India, UK, Northern Ireland, anywhere else in the Europe and the world, you are in the exactly right place to begin your journey with the AI, because it's an AI everywhere right now. So, my name is Jay, and today we are going to do something I genuinely believe will change your work forever. So, in the next 1 or 2 hours, I am going to show you live on screen how to use 4 AI tools that are transforming your career, business, and daily life across the globe. So, there will be no theory, no buzzwords, just a real demos, so real use cases and the real time saving. So let's get started. Before we dive in, a few quick housekeeping points. So please type your name, as I already mentioned earlier, so where you are joining from in the chat right now. Those people who has joined from the Zoom, Google Meet, and other live stream platform or YouTube, just type in your chat box. I love to seeing where everyone is from. uh, Brilliant. So, what a good groups we do have today, and a few logistics things. Your microphones are muted. You can ask questions by typing in the chat box, and we have a dedicated 30 minutes question and answer at the end. Those cannot join on the time. Uh, they can also ask the questions through email or whatever that you feel. You can also always ask in the chat box and the comments. I will reply accordingly. I also read the questions throughout the sessions if you have any questions. So if something is unclear, just type it and I will pick it up when the question is coming up. So the session is being recorded, as I mentioned. You will get access of that reply with 24 hours, and at the end I will also share the free AI prompt guide PDF for you. So make sure that you are there up to the end of this session, and it will contain the 50 plus ready to use prompt across all the 4 tools that we are going to see today. And make sure you stay till the end of that session. So one quick questions before we begin. Just type in the chat that which of this best describe you. Are you a student? Then type A. Are you a working professional? Then type B. Are you a business owner? Then type C. And if you are just curious about anything else, then just type D. Great. Lots of people from the various university, I believe, joined. Lots of working professional, financial working professional, and planners. Oh, good to see that physiotherapy doctors are also joining. Good to see that housewife is also joining. Someone has mentioned that. Great stuff. So yeah, let's start with the things that why AI and still doing everything the hard way. So that is a very important things. So let me ask you one question. How many of you have spent a 45 minutes writing an email that should have taken a 5 minutes, and spend all your Sunday afternoon preparing a report that should have taken and only the few minutes or hour? If you face this kind of problem and you have fear of missing one, then type yes in the chat box. So I am also part of that whole chunk of that thing. So yes, I definitely see many of you will write the saying yes, and I completely understand what where is coming up. So here's the uncomfortable truth is most of us are working harder than we need to. So we are doing things manually that AI can do in a seconds. So the gap between people who use AI and those who don't, it's growing every single day. So you have to catch up your work accordingly. So the people using AI are writing the emails and other stuff are very quickly. They do have the better research in minutes, not in hours, and finishing their work week with every leftover. So the people not using are staying late, missing deadlines, and feeling overwhelmed. So today you are going to join the first group of that things. So the opportunity is here's the good news for you that you don't need to be a programmer or coder or any computer science engineer. You don't need a tech background. You don't even need to particularly tech savvy. If you can type a simple message that you already written in WhatsApp, like a message to a friend on WhatsApp, you can use AI tool similarly. So that's the literally all it takes, but you have to understand what needs to be written. So, according to the research by McKinsey and BCG, people who integrate AI into their workflows are completely tasked 2 to 5 times faster. So, that's the 2 to 5 hours saved every single day over a year. That's week of your life back. So, that is the things that needs to be understand, and that's exactly what today is about. So, by the end of the sessions, you will have used AI tool yourself right here, right now, and you will live with the confidence to use them every day from tomorrow. So we will see what are the things is happening, and we will what we are going to run today. So we are covering 4 tools today, as you already mentioned in the thumbnail and the details websites on that side. So now you might be wondering why 4, so why not just learn one? So that will be the good questions, but the truth is each of these tools has a superpower and the different power. So, and most of the productive people in the world use different tools for the different jobs. So just like a carpenter doesn't use a hammer for everything, so similarly if you are working as a part of any kind of work that you are already doing, then you have to make sure that you aware of everything. So first we are going to see the chat gpt, that is also covered by OpenAI, and is the most popular AI tool in the world that you definitely might be utilized right now, and it's your go-to for everyday task: writing emails, summarizing document, brainstorming ideas, answering the questions. And think of it as your extremely smart, always available assistants who never complains and never gets tired. So those kind of stuff is ChatGPT is giving you, and you can definitely open your chat gpt. If you still don't have the login, you can go ahead and log in that site. It's a very simple. You can join through your Google Gmail and sign up your uh, chat gpt. In India there is a version of uh, ChatGPT Go, then you can utilize that things. I also have that ChatGPT Go, and in other part of region there will be a free version, and you can go at that things. So just for the India, there is a Go version which is available till the December 2026, and you can utilize that. After that, you will charge 399, and you can utilize the plus version if you want, and you can utilize the pro version if you want. So there are a different plan for the chat gpt, and you can use whatever that things needs to be used. So that is the things for the chat gpt. And for the Claude related stuff, which is again a very powerful tool by Anthropic. So that is the tool I personally use for everything and anything that requires a real depth and long document that have good types of analysis and requirements of complex reasonings and other stuff. So it is very important to understand that what you are using right now and what things needs to be done for your perspective, for your work. So Claude is your senior consultant, and it thinks carefully, and it gives you good deliverables through answers, and handles everything and everything that long content without losing any track. You can also open Claude.ai, and I am just showing you Claude. So this is the Claude interface. You can always see the detailed things. This is the free plan. You can also upgrade the Claude if you want, if you require to things. Every things has a different model, so you can utilize different models based on the your plan. Similarly, ChatGPT also have the different models, and similarly for the Gemini and Perplexity. So each and every AI tools have launch every models, and they are upgrading every day as well. So that is Claude. Third one is the Gemini. So Gemini is by the Google, and that is your best friend if you live in Google Workspace like Gmail, Google Docs, Google Sheets, Google Drive. So it's integrated directly into the app, and you already use those kind of stuff. So instead of copy pasting between tools, you can ask a Gemini to draft your email right inside your Gmail. So if you have the pro version or just trial version, you can ask Gemini that draft my email and just send it to the particular email address through the Gmail. So we will see the demo. I will just explain the what the tools we are going to see. So the fourth one is a Perplexity. So that is I use as a research engine. So Perplexity is the AI that I recommended whenever someone needs a research with real and citable sources for PhD point of view or any kind of research. So unlike ChatGPT or Claude, which work from training data, so Perplexity searches the live web and gives you answer with a clickable source citation. So it's like a Google search, but instead of giving you 10 blue links, it rates those page for you and gives you a proper answer. So just type in your chat box which of this have you heard or before: ChatGPT, Claude, Gemini, Perplexity. If you heard everything, then type all that apply in the chat, and we will go ahead on that side. So we will see that how AI can solve the real task. So I will explain the art of prompting and plus craft framework, that what it is about and why you have to understand for that. So before we get into the real demos, I need to teach you the single most important skill for working with AI. So it's called as a prompting. So a prompt is a very simple what you type to the AI, and it's a simple plain English. And there is the thing that most beginner don't realize. So the quality of what the AI gives you is almost entirely determined by the quality of what you ask it. So let me show you this with a live example. Watch what can be happen when I type two different prompts for the exact same task. So I will go to the chat GPT. I will give the prompt: write me an email. And this output gives different types of stuff. So let's see that how it's work. So you can see the generic output for the write me email. So it shows you different types of things. So now I'm going to copy paste the different things. Write me email, write me an email with this detail. Yeah. So client name Raj, who requested a proposal 5 days ago and has not responded yet. So keep it in three sentence, polite but with a gentle nudge, and tone will be the warm and professional. So show the dramatically better result. So those kind of stuff is very important to understand that how it's work for the chat GPT. And you can see that that mail is going to be come up with detailed that we ask for. So that is a very simple example. So that is why the prompt engineering is very important to understand that how it's work and how the framework is work. So I have developed a simple framework to help you write a powerful prompt every single time, so you can understand better. And I call it as a craft, which is used as a craft framework for each and every kind of prompt. And that covers 5 letters, 5 elements. So let me walk you through each one. So first one is context. So tell the AI about the situations: who are you, what is the background and the core context that you give, and the more relevant the output. So for example, I am a marketing manager at the mid-sized software company. So that is your context, so that will be part of your C. The second one is the R, which is a role. So tell the AI that expert to be. So you are a world class copywriter, for example, or you are an experienced HR professionals, or you are an experienced MD doctor for any particularly surgery. So this dramatically changes the tone, vocabulary, and the perspective of your response. The third one is A, which is for action. So be a crystal clear about exactly what you wanted to do it. So write a summarize list so that it can be useful. So for example, write, summarize, list, compare, explain. So those kind of words are very specific, and those don't say help me with the topic. Say write a 200 word introductions for a blog post that you are going to post on that side. So that is called as action and A. Then F is the format. So tell it how you want the output: bullet points, a table, an email, a number list, three paragraphs, in word report, in Excel, whatever that you want. So if you don't specify that what format that you want, AI will guess, and it might not guess what you need. So that is the things where F, which is a format, is coming up. And the T is for tone, which is should be the sound formal or causal, and it can be the urgent or relax as well. It can be empathetic or authoritative as well. And a customer service email that sounds very different from a legal warning, so that you can understand better that how it's work. So always the specify the tone. So the C, then R is for role, A for action, F for format, and T for tone. So this craft prompt is very much important, and you can utilize those kind of stuff in the any kind of tool for any kind of your day-to-day work. So now that is what the great prompt looks like. And here's the best part is you don't have to use all the five every time. Even using a two or three out of this craft framework, this element will massively improve your results. So if you are just write an email, or just write one sentences, then you will not get the details out of it. So you are going to get a full set of craft from frameworks in the PDF. Those who are doing exercise with me, you can download the exact learners prompt step by step guidance from the descriptions in the chat box. And the if you are joining from the YouTube, then you will find the link. You can download the detailed PDF guide from there, and each and every steps that we are going to see the live demo today, the prompt is available in that PDF file, and you can use that PDF file, and you can read that PDF file as well. So we will start the our practical sessions for the Chat GPT. So Chat GPT is everyday productivity, and we are going to live with the Chat GPT. So if you are doing practical things with me, then open your Chat GPT tab, and you can try this same prompt along with me, and you can follow the PDF guide that I already shared in the descriptions. And you can also see that what happens in your screen, and I will also demonstrate that what we are going to see. So this is your first hands-on experience for the ChatGPT with AI, and I promise it's going to feel surprisingly natural. So let's start with the first one. So uh, we will see the first one is a uh, draft of professional email. So I'm going to uh, type in the chat gpt that I'm using this prompt. So the prompt is: you are an expert business development professional, write a concise, compelling cold introduction email to potential B2B partner, which is logistic company called as a Fast Route, and we are a packaging startup called a Green Pack. So highlight a synergy, keep it under 150 words, and tone should be the confident. So here I utilize the craft framework where I give the context, I give the role, I give the actions, I give the total tone that I do require. You can do yourself as well if you want to tweaks and tuck for your prompt for the particular really day-to-day requirement. So I'm just giving you enter, and now ChatGPT is giving me the email. So you can see the ChatGPT is giving the subject that hi, fast food team, I'm reaching out from Greenpag, where we are helping business transitions to sustainable, cost efficient packaging solutions and giving the fast food logistic expertise. So there is a strong opportunity to collaborate, and I would love to explore how we could partner to create the things there. So it's a very natural language, and that is why I give the tone that I do require. Otherwise, it will give a very high level English, and it will be not good for the day to day or the communications that we are sending it based on our tone as well. So that is the things. This is a very basic things that we have started right now in ChatGPT. The second things we will see the summarize the document. You can also follow the document that I have shared. You can download from the descriptions link, and you can see that what things is happening. So let's start. I'm going to use that prompt, and we will see the summarized document. So I will open any kind of article, news article from BBC or Reuters, so that I can copy the articles things. So what we are going to do is I will copy the any of the articles, and let's see what are the summary of that particular article. I will give the prompt accordingly, and then it will gives me the detailed summary. So let's see the BBC latest article on the AI. So I have opened the latest articles. So Tinder and Zoom offer a proof of humanity that call as eye scan to combat AI. So I'm just copying that detailed article. You can also copy the other research paper or articles or news or whatever that you want. And I'm going to coming here, and I will give the prompt that summarize this article in 5 bullet points, each one sentence, and focus on the key facts and outcomes only. And then I will try that give me a one sentence executive summary. So I will see that what is coming up. So this is the article that have been there, and then I will just paste the prompt here. So summarize this article in the paste for the 5 bullet points, and each one sentence focus on the key facts of the outcome things. So let's watch. So the Tinder and Zoom are introducing iris scanning technology to verify user as a human and reduce the AI-driven fraud and fake accounts. So these are the articles that co-founded by the Sam Altman, which is not co-found, not article, but the World ID that is coming up with those kind of Zoom and Tinder. So the initiative responds to rising AI-powered scams, including the fake Tinder profiles and deep fake fraud. Those kind of stuff is available. And the last sentence shows you that world claims over 18 million verified user and 450 million user of ID system that positions those kind of things. So this is a very small article, and it shows you five bullet points. You can always upload the PDF files and ask for the bullet points as well. So now I will also give the uh, one sentence executive summary. So Tinder and Zoom are adopting iris-based World ID verifications to combat rising AI-driven fraud and ensure user can reliably prove they are human online. So these are the stuff is going on, and for ChatGPT. Now we will see the again a different prompt. We will see the brainstorm idea. So those who are uh, uh, every day required to do a brainstorm idea to create anything new, to create any business idea or anything. So we will see something fun that I am going to ask ChatGPT to brainstorm any of the business idea for us. So what I'm going to ask is, uh, I have 50,000 rupees to start a business in India or any particular cities. I am good at communication and have 2 hours per day. I want to generate a 10 low investment business idea that could earn, for example, 20,000 per month within a 6 month, and format as numbered list with one sentence explanations of each. So let's see that how ChatGPT is reacting on this prompt. So freelance lead generation service you can start, which help you to grow the small business. Then appointment settings for agency, social media management for local business, resume and LinkedIn profile writing. You can do online tutoring, WhatsApp marketing, event coordination for small local events, and virtual assistant service. So this is the things that are very basic, and this might surprise you if you are not working right now. And type your favorite things as well if you want, and then ask ChatGPT what can be done for those kind of stuff. So one of my personal favorite use case is the weekly planner. So we will also see that weekly planner. So I'm going to build a weekly plan, and I will show you that how one prompt can save your 30 minutes of your Sunday of the weekly plan. So those things is very important. So what I'm going to ask to the ChatGPT is, uh, uh, create a structured weekly schedule for me, like a working professional. I work 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. Monday to Friday, and I want to exercise 4 times per week, 30 minutes, read for 20 minutes daily, and spend quality time with my family on weekends, and work on online course for 1 hour, and on Tuesday and maybe in Thursday or Friday, uh, this kind of stuff can be upgrade my skills and format as a neat day by day table. So I will ask this detailed things, whatever that I mention I will write in the chat box here, and I will just send the prompt. So here's the clean and practical weekly schedule, what fits for my working and hours and goals. So first Monday relax and things, online course, then family timings and everything. It's coming in perfectly. So this balance is very much reading daily, course twice weekly, session fitness, and meaningful weekend downtime with overloading your work in weekday. So this is a weekly planner that you can definitely create every time for every work related stuff. Now we will see the another tool, which is my favorite tool, which is a Claude, and that will utilize for the deep work, that how it's work. So I just wanted to explain the UI UX. This is a new chat. You can always click on for the new chat. You can search whatever that you have done already previously, and you can search that your chat. You can customize based on your skills, based on your connectors. Every AI tools have a different connector. You can connect your Gmail, Google Calendar, Google Drive, and other connectors by clicking this plus sign. You can also add the skills, which is advanced level AI. Definitely, if you are interested in this kind of stuff, definitely you can message me. We do have a different types of course as well. Then it's a chat. Every chat will be there. Projects, artifacts, things is there. These are the model that is different models. Recently, Anthropic Claude has launched the Opus 4.7 model, which is most capable for ambitious work, and it's a very good models to the different tools, and it's generate a good outputs on that side. So we are going to use this Claude for the deep work. So Claude is a very I want to be upfront that Claude is the AI I personally use most for my serious work, for ESG, climate, and the sustainability and the urban planning related stuff. So the different you will notice immediately is the depth and thoughtness of the response. So we will see the first one is related to the business situations, the business idea that we have asked to the ChatGPT. So let's say you are a small business owner and you want to strategically review your situations. So I will give some of the situation to Claude, and let's see what Claude is giving you. So the situation I'm going to ask the Claude is, I run a small home bakery in Mumbai, and monthly revenue is 40,000 rupees, and cost are 80,000 rupees, and I have a three regular wholesale client and sell the rest directly. I want to grow a month like 80,000 per month in a next 6 month, and I will ask Claude to analyze my current situation and suggest me a detailed growth strategy plan with specific action steps for the next 30, 60, and 90 days. So I'm going to add this prompt to Claude, and let's see Claude is what is doing. I'm using the Sonnet 4.6, which is a free plan model. So here's the clear picture that Claude is giving us, that revenue is 40,000, cost is 80,000, profit will be 22,000, and these are the current situation number at glance. So Claude is doing a deep research and plotting our growth plan. So here's you can see the output that Claude giving you. So look at the UI UX Claude is giving your growth plan and other stuff. So here the monthly revenue, monthly cost, net profit, wholesale client, and these are the things that needs to be understand from revenue perspective. For day 1 to 30, you have to do this, fix the foundation first, then grow the customer base, and then scale revenue stream. Each and every stuff is having a deep text and deep analysis. What are the growth levers? So quick wins will be the price increase on your direct sales, and then subscriptions box as well. So these are the things is very important. Give me a detailed pricing strategy, then definitely you can ask for those kind of stuff, two questions. And here's the full strategic picture in the detailed text. You can see that like a chat GPT always gives like that. But the best part is you can see this UI UX colorful things, and you can always download that file or save as a artifacts as well to show another person. And here I just asked, can you give me a detailed pricing strategy for my Mumbai home bakery? So this is the detailed pricing strategies is and each and every stuff with the formula. So that is a very great thing. So how to set your base price, that giving you the ingredients plus cost plus packaging of time divided by the target margin. So you can see the product cost input calculator being generated. So for example, ingredient cost per unit is packaging cost per unit is 8, time per unit is 15, and your hourly rate value time is 200. Then your margin interest will be, you want to make sure that 65%, and you have a room to offer a wholesale discount and still be profitable. So the total cost per unit should be the 98. time cost per unit will be 50, and the cost without the time is 48. So you can check whatever cost that you want. And recommended price based on the different channel is also the different. So like 280 from the social media channel, then 196 in person cafes and office. Customs through the events and celebrations is 420, which is the custom gifts. So those are the stuff you can utilize. You can definitely ask different questions based on your requirement and based on your business idea. So this is the powerful stuff that Claude is giving you, and it's a huge difference between the ChatGPT and Claude. ChatGPT is a day-to-day work. You can ask your day-to-day life related questions, or not life related, but your day-to-day work related questions. And Claude is giving you a detailed analysis on that side. Let's see another example for how it's works. So Claude, it doesn't just give you a bullet list, it thinks through the problem. So this is why I recommended Claude for anything that requires a real analysis and strategic thinking. And that is why you have to understand between the ChatGPT and the Claude. We will also see the other tools as well. So Claude is going very well for the various deliverable. So we will see uh, writing point of view, that how Claude is going to be excel on the long form writing, and how it show you. I will show you the how we can write a complete, for example, LinkedIn article in under a minute. So I will ask Claude to write a 400 or maybe 500 word LinkedIn article for a mid-career professional who recently used AI to save 3 hours per day at work. The first person personal story format, then with a clear lesson and call to action is at the end, and tone is definitely inspiring but grounded and authentic. So including uh, authentic hook readers as well. So I'm just giving that prompt here. You can see the prompt guidebook as well, learner step by step guidance, and you can also do the same things along with me. So currently Claude is writing the script for us to generate a 400 word LinkedIn article, and it gives. If you want in Word, if you want in PDF, you can always ask that I want this article in PDF file, and here's you can see the things. So I used to work 10 hours a day. Then I got honest about where my time was actually going. So 6 months ago, the whole story has been generated by the Claude, and you can copy this detail and you can publish in your LinkedIn as well. So that Claude have with the detailed analysis that what we are asking. So compare this to what ChatGPT would produce for the is very different. So the style is noticeably more unique, and both are useful. Right tool for your right job. So now document related question answer. So we will see the killer use case right now for the Claude. I will upload the long document and asking questions about it. So if you are on Claude's free tier, you can upload PDFs and ask it to find specific informations instantly. So for example, if you are a law student and you have the huge amount of law sections and the various types of regulations, then you can upload that PDF, and you can ask Claude a specific questions that in your mind or for your any kind of use cases. So I will upload a PDF file, and I will ask different things for them. So Also, you can, if you don't have the PDF, you can always ask Claude to prepare a 3 to 5 page PDF in advance, and a sample company policy news report, or public document, and upload it to Claude. And what are the three most important points in this documents, just for the examples, you can utilize that. So that document mention any kind of details or anything that Claude can gives you a detailed analysis or not. So let's try that only, and I will just give that detailed prompt. First, I will ask Claude to prepare a 3 to 5 page PDF in advance, a sample company policy, a news report, or public document. Make sure that company is working as a steel manufacturer. So currently, we will see the PDF things, and Claude is doing all the Python script. So you don't require to write this kind of codes, and you have to just ask simple language, and through the Python script, Claude is going to generate your all the PDF files that we have been asked. So yeah, I'm waiting for the things. You can see the details that Claude is generating. Uh, Claude is also going to design that whole PDF file, and it's going to be things. And then we will use that PDF file to ask the Claude only that what things inside. So that is the power of AI. And in the meantime, you can do your whatever other work. You can use whatever that you want. You can have a coffee, you can have a water, and any work that you want to do. So this is the very powerful things, and it's a very small task that we are doing right now, but you can always do a very complicated task as well whenever you want. So the Python script is still going, and I'm waiting for the output only. So now the PDF files are generated. So the name, Claude has mentioned that ISCL, so Indus Steel Corporations Limited. Look at the PDF file that has been generated. It's like a very designful things, objective, scope, roles, and other stuff. Each and every stuff is mentioning here. Also, the policy authorizations, all the stuff has been mentioned. So I'm just downloading that policy, and now I'm going to upload that policy. And I will ask a particular questions that what is happening to the policy. So what are the three most important points in this document? And I will also ask, does this document mention any deadline or dates? List them and show how Claude navigates the document. So let's see. So three most important points in this document is zero harm commitment with measurable safety targets. So the policy sets on a non-negotiable goal of zero fatality, uh, then universal applicability. Third one is environmental commitment, and the deadline is 1st April is the policy effective date. Then at 28th March signing date. So these are the very things that generating. So it's a very useful things. You can generate the PDF. Definitely, if you have the PDF, you can upload from here, add files on photos, and then you ask accordingly. So this is a very powerful things that Claude can be done for you. So it's understand very quickly. So now we will move for the Gemini. I will show you why this is the tool for choice for anyone working inside the Google's ecosystem. So we will see the Gemini and then Perplexity as well. So now I'm going to switch to Gemini. You can also log in the Gemini. I do have the pro version of Gemini, but you can definitely use the your free version as well. And for Gemini, there are so many of different things. So I will ask Gemini again the similar stuff. Draft a professional out of office email, reply for someone on annual leave for 2 weeks, and include the written date 5th May, and emergency contact can be anything. So let's see that how it's Gemini working. So this is the out of office annual leave thing. So this is a very good stuff that have been generated by the Gemini, and which is a very easy to do those kind of stuff. If you have the Gmail account, you can whatever that what you can do is uh, ask a Gemini to help me write a or Gemini button inside your Gmail and demonstrate how AI appears directly in the Gmail Compose window. So this visual usually gets a great reactions from the audience as well. So uh, let me show you the Gmail part. So here's is the symbol, and I'm just going to ask, write me an email for Jaisha Jai, and send. Draft an email to send the prompt guidance for the AI masterclass to people who join the AI masterclass. So I'm just add the learner prompts guide to I'm just adding any kind of email, or you can also add the name as well only. Let's see what Gemini inside the Gmail is generating. So what it will done is it will generate the email for us, and it will also send email for you if you want, and you don't have to write or compose the email every time. So hi Zil, please find attach your essential resource for the upcoming AI master plan, step-by-step prompt guidance. So this guide is covering this, and you can do those kind of stuff. So draft two is the whatever draft you want, you can always ask, and you can insert that. So I will just add the concise graph. So you can see that it's already added over here. You can add the particular email ID, and then you can just make sure that it's send the button as well. You can also ask Gemini to send the button if you want, and that is the powerful things that needs to be understand from Gemini point of view if you are using uh, Google things. So this is the Gemini related stuff. We will see now the perplexity and the research tool. So this one is my recommendation for anyone who needs reliable, up-to-date information with source they can actually briefly verify. And that is why the perplexity is coming into the picture. And similarly, UI UX is there. You can have the different things. You can also see the different prompt by default, and you can use the finance related details, health related details, and academic and other related details that are coming up. So what you can ask perplexity is, so, what are the best free AI tools for small business owner in 2025 or 2026? Compare their features and pricing, and it will show you the publicity gives you a structured answer with the source of that, particularly tools and requirements. So, those things I'm going to ask. What are the best free AI tools for small business owner in 2026? Compare their features and pricing. So let's do that prompting. See, all the web search has been done by the Perplexity. So here's the strongest things. So you can see the ChatGPT, Claude, Gemini, Notebook, LM, all the stuff that have been given, and you can always ask a different small biz AI tools, dashboards, and other stuff that you want, and ask for the detailed requirements of your work. Again, I'm put another. So, what are the latest development in electric vehicle adaptation in India? So, uh, it will point out the links, the regencies data, compare what are the Google's gives you. Uh, so that can be deleted. So India's EV adoption is still accelerating in 2026. So these are the detailed articles, and the source links has been done. And recency of the data is the most of the strongest adaptation signal from April 2026, and that is the major shift coming up with the electric vehicle. So you have to make sure that what you are giving the prompt. So the key advantage of Perplexity is the very trustable, and every answer is backed by the clickable source, so that definitely you can cross check every sentence for research, for fast checking, and for staying updated on any topic. This is invaluable things that you can utilize for your related stuff. So these are the things is very important. And you we have seen the chat gpt, we have seen the Claude, we have seen the Gemini and Perplexity. And now it is very important to understand that what you have learned. So you have to building your personal AI toolkit, that is very important for you. So what will be your action plan that can be start by tomorrow? So we have covered a lot in the last 60 minutes or 90 minutes. So let me help you to consolidate this into a clear action plan you can start tomorrow. So here's what I recommended is week one. So pick one tool, whether it's a chat GPT or the Claude. You can write down this plan for you and commit to using it for just one thing every day. And it could be your morning email, it could be your any kind of research, summarizing any report or planning your week. Just one use case every day and for the 7 day. And by end of the 7 day, using AI will feel as a natural as using a Google search. So from there you add more use cases, more tools and more automation. So slowly you will use the different types of tools that available in the ChatGPT, Claude, Gemini, and Perplexity. And this is how you build an AI powered workflow as a habit at a time. So slowly you will understand. So the game is all about is the prompt things, and in free PDF guidance that I'm going to show you, it's contain lots of other prompts as well. Then you have to make sure that you can create a 30-day AI productivity challenge. So my 30-day challenge for you is for the next 30 day, wherever you are about to do a task manually, stop and ask, could AI do this in 30 seconds? For example, email, AI summary, AI research, AI report draft, AI. You will be absolutely shocked how much time you can save. And the goal is not to replace your thinking, it's to replace the mechanical repetitive parts of your work, so you can spend more energy on the parts that genuinely need your unique human insight, creativity, and your in your relationships as well. So that is the major things that we need to understand, that how it's work for the things. So what you will get things, I already curated the step-by-step learner guides. You can download from the description box. It's a step-by-step learner guides. Also, there is a link of a free AI prompt guidance that contains. So this is the learner prompt guidance. Uh, this is the learner prompt guidance. Do not share with everyone because it's just for you. Uh, and you can see the detailed prompts in the green box, you can utilize for your practice. And another uh, file that is 50 plus prompt guidance. uh, ChatGPT, Claude, Gemini, and Perplexity have different prompts. You can see this table as well, and you can utilize uh, for your practice. Each and every prompt have a different scenario and different usable real case scenario, so you can read it very carefully, and then you can paste to the particularly AI tool and then see what output is coming up. So these are the very powerful prompt guidance tool that I already shared with you, and you can download from the description box. That is a link that things is there. So as I promised your bonus, and here into the descriptions box, I'm dropping the link in the description box, and you can download that things. So one number bonus is free AI prompt guidance that has a 50 plus proven prompts across all four tools, and we have covered today and categorized by use cases, emails, research writings, and all the stuff. These are the exact prompts that save me hours every week, so that is why I have added, and you can download it and you can use it. The full session recording, you can utilize the YouTube link. Whenever you have done a payment, you have got YouTube link, and those who have joined from Zoom and Google Meet, you will have those link soon. So this will be into your inbox within a 24 hours. Those you already have joined from the YouTube, you have a 30 days rewatch any sections. So I recommended going back to the prompting framework sections first, and then utilize those kind of stuff. So you can always access those kind of stuff. And if you have any questions, just write me in email, or just write me on WhatsApp message as well. uh, Also, the exclusive AI resource list. This is hand-picked collections of the best free tools, YouTube channel, and other community things I have created for you. So I will also share that things once the session is going to be end. So basically, it's covering different types of tools that we have utilized, and how it's work for day-to-day communities that are working on the AI. And if you are joining those communities, you can have definitely good types of understanding that how it's work for detailed work, for which tools for which purpose, and all types of stuff. So basically, it's a exclusive AI resource list, and that is handpicked collections of the best free tools, channels, communities, and courses to continue your AI educations, and all the free and all the curated. So before we go to the any kind of question and answer, I want to say that I genuinely mean I have been with AI and sustainability and climate and ESG for over a decade, and I've seen the technology wave comes and go. And I can tell you what is happening is very much important, that you have to do lots of kept up on that side. So these are the stuff that you have to make sure that you are capable to demonstrate your work at your organizations, your product, service, and other stuff. So you made a brilliant decision to being here today, and you didn't just watch from the sidelines. You have invested in yourself, and the return on that investment start the moment you open the ChatGPT or the Claude tomorrow morning. And it will be helpful for to understand that how it's work for your AI. So whatever that I have gave you, the learner step by step guidance, you can use that detailed prompt. You can use that 50 plus prompt for your more practice, and it will useful for you to understand how it's work. So I'm incredibly grateful that you spend your Sunday afternoon and the morning with me. And if you have any questions, then let me know. I will answer those questions quickly. Before taking any questions, there are common questions that have a suggested answer. So I will quickly walk you through. I will just tell, because lots of questions has been asked before previous cohort, previous webinar. So the first one is very common, like this AI tool like ChatGPT and other tools are free or what. So yes, ChatGPT has a free version, and you can go to the chat.openai.com, and that is very capable for most everyday tasks. There is a paid version, as I already showed you earlier, that call is a ChatGPT Plus at $20 per month, if with a faster response, and a GPT-4 for beginners. And start with the free version first. So it's a more than enough to get started today. The second question, which is a commonly asked, is my data safe when I use these tools? So it was a great question. So as a general rule, don't paste your sensitive personal data, like bank details, password, or confidential company information into any kind of AI tools. So for general tasks like email, summary, and brainstorming, the tools are safe to use. If you are in corporate environment, check your company's AI policy first, so that you will not breach any kind of cyber security. The third one is, will AI take away jobs? So this is the most common question in AI, and my honest answer is AI will transform your job more than eliminate them. So the people most at risk are those who refuse to adopt it, and the people who will thrive are those like all of you here today, who learn to work alongside the AI. So the goal is to let AI handles the repetitive mechanical work, so you can focus on a creative, strategic, relational work that AI genuinely cannot replicate. So those things needs to be understand, and AI will not take a job, but you have to adopt the AI to make your job. The fourth one, which is also one common question, which is a tool is the best for students. So for students, I recommended starting with a ChatGPT for general question, and then brainstorming and Perplexity for that research point of view as well. And because it gives you a sources, you can actually reference in your work. And Claude is the excellent for analyzing your long academic text and getting your feedback on your essay as well. Uh, then lots of people who are not use the laptop as well or PC as well, so they do ask, can I use these tools in my language like Hindi, Gujarati, Portuguese or anything? So absolutely all four tools support a multiple Indian language, including the Hindi, Tamil, Telugu, Bengali, Marathi, Gujarati and many more. And you can just type in your language and they will respond in kind that how it's works. So the quality is the best in English, but improving rapidly in regional languages as well. So you can see the output of that side as well. Then how do I get a better at prompting? So someone has asked for those kind of stuff today as well. So it is always to do a practice. So the fastest way to improve is to use the AI every day, and the real task and notice what works or not. So your prompt guide PDF gives you a 50 templates that I already provided to start from. And one tip for you, that whenever you get a response you don't like, don't give up. Just add more context or tell AI exactly what needs to change, and iteration is the key for you on that side. So I will send you the details for the PDF download. You can definitely, those who have joined from YouTube, you can download from the description box. There is a two PDF links, and you can download that PDF and all the stuff that have been generated in that PDF file that I already showed you. So now let's take one or two question from the chat box. So if you have just any questions, just write down in the chat box and I will take that question. I'm just waiting for the 2 minutes so that you can write in the chat box. Also, the resource list PDF link is also going to be available in description box shortly. So I'm going to add that link for you. So you can download the resource list. I'm just showing you the resource list, that how it's look like. So this is the resource list that I have been generated, and it's a AI resource list based free AI tools, course, YouTube channel, everything. So these are the tools that are available. These are the course that you can do through Microsoft, through various types of companies. These are the YouTube channels that I have listed down. These are the communities and forums, like groups that you can join if you want. And these are the India specific resource that you can utilize. And these are the steps to learning your roadmap, as I mentioned, weekly and 30 days plan. So that is, I am going to share, so you can down the description box only, how this free AI tools can be utilized, and what are the resource has been handpicked. So I'm taking a question right now and personally verified on this side. So that's a good question. And this AI tool things, you can choose your best tool according to your professional, and you can do by yourself when you are doing a prompting to the AI, so you can understand how it's work. Personally, I'm using a Claude Code and Claude Pro plan. I do have the Pro plan. And for the image generations, or if I require generate any kind of small video or AI image, then I'm using a Nano Banana in the Google Gemini as well. So these are the stuff that you have to understand, that how it's work for you and how it's not work for you. Okay, great. There is no particular questions that I can see in the uh, chat box. So let's wrap up these sessions, and I'm also going to take another AI advanced level session. So if you are interested for the AI advanced level sessions, so on the Claude code and the Claude, then definitely you can just message me or email me. I will share the link, and it's a very limited version of the link, so that is why I'm not publishingly available on that site. Definitely it will be available on the website, but if you want, then definitely just message me. Apart from that, you can subscribe my YouTube channel. It will contain a lots of different videos, and you can see the videos based on your profession and based on your requirement. It's contain a lots of informations on that site. For the Cloud code, that recently we do have the good webinar workshops on that site. So thank you very much for joining today, and I'm looking forward to working with you as well. If you require any kind of AI automations or AI agentic related stuff in your organizations for your products, just let me know. At BTW AI Services, we are developing a lots of tools and techniques, and we are developing a lots of tools. You can check the BTW AI Services website as well, and you can check what kind of tool that you want, and you can just connect with us, and we will provide the solution as well. So thank you very much for joining today, and have a great day, have a great weekend, and have a great Sunday. Thank you very much.